Hello everyone, this is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, with another exciting live stream. Give me one moment to get the live chat up. Also, you may be noticing standing this time around. That's because I'm at my mom's house and I was going to sit at the kitchen table, but the way that the Wi-Fi router works, if you're in the same room as the Wi-Fi router, then you get like really good Wi-Fi. If you go like anywhere else in the house, the Wi-Fi coverage is just worse. Also, thank you for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. Yo, Jon Mason, welcome to the streams. Good to have you. Jon Mason said, finally. Then Shuri Chan said, here with the Goku. Yo, Shuri Chan, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. So right now, I'm currently at my mom's house. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on my way to Washington D.C. for the job fair. Thank you for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. So I'm going to be going to Washington D.C. for the job fair. So wish me luck on that. I'm hoping to leave the job fair with a job. So fingers crossed. I still haven't seen the new fan art. So Jon Mason has finished the fan art that he's made of me, which you guys didn't know about. Hey, Jon Mason's making fan art of me. So the fan art is of me, but my body's like made of wax and my hair is made of fire. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I got a phone call from Madde. Then after my phone call from Madde, I exercised. And then after I exercised, I had to figure out where I was gonna like vlog and get everything set up. But don't worry, after the stream, I'll definitely make sure to check it out. Also, let me refresh the live chat page. Right now I've been reading it off my phone, but it's easier to read it off my computer. So I'm gonna get it set up on my computer and then catch up on what I've missed in the live chat. Also, how are you guys been? I hope you're having a wonderful day today so far. Let's see. So the live chat is currently refreshing on my computer. Here we go. So let's see. Jon Mason said, Nick, finish the drawing for you. Hope you like it, and good luck tomorrow. Thank you kindly. Appreciate it. Then Shuri said, why you talk fast? Oh, I'm sorry. I can slow down if you need to. I mean, if you need me to. Then Shuri Chan said, you're scaring me. And then Jon Mason said, I get really late notifications from YouTube. No problem. It happens to everyone. Also, I noticed we got 3 viewers. Yo, Sebastian Gomez, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. Then Shuri Chan said, I don't want the stream to end. Then Sebastian Gomez said, hi. Yo, Sebastian Gomez. Good to have you. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let's see. So let's go over some of the things that I've been doing today. Jon Mason said, lol. So let's see. What have I done today? So one of the first things that I did today, I got woken up like really early. So my plan last night was to go to bed around like 3, then like sleep, not 3. It would have to be later. I wanted to wake up at 1. So 8 hours before 1, I'm bad at math. 5? Did I go to sleep at 5 a.m.? I might have went to bed at 5 a.m. But I went to bed like really late. And the goal was to sleep for 8 hours and wake up at 1. Shuri Chan said, Hunter, Hunter. Don't worry, we'll get to that, because you guys know I'm still watching that Hunter, Hunter. Then Jon Mason said, not sure. Did you see Into the Spider-Verse? I did see Into the Spider-Verse. I haven't made any videos on it. My opinion was the movie was good, but there's not a lot to talk about, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, so I got woken up really early. So the plan was to wake up at 1 p.m., but I get a phone call at like 8 a.m., like really early. Like I barely slept at all. Shuri Chan said, stop being like Goku. He says, that's what I do at school. So I wake up at like 8 a.m. because I get a phone call from mom. And then Shuri Chan said, I act confused. So my mom calls me and she's like, yo, are you like at your house? Well, not at your house, at mom's house. Sebastian Gomez said, and Shadow of Mordor? Sadly, no Shadow of Mordor tonight. I'm currently at my mom's, so I don't have my PS4, so I can't stream Shadow of Mordor. A matter of fact, tonight, I'm just going to have the vlog stream, so I won't have additional content after the vlog stream, sadly. I apologize. I just don't have my normal setup in order to do other stuff. I could do Reddit, but I'm probably not going to do Reddit. I'm going to try to catch up on Hunter x Hunter, and I'm finishing up a book I'm writing that I've been really hyped about. That I might be able to publish that book tonight, depending on how much I get done. So let's see. I'm trying to regain my focus. Yeah, so mom hits me up, and mom's like, hey, you're at my house, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not at your house. I'm still at my dorm. To which then my mom's like, well, I told your brother to go to my house so that you could, like, let him in so he can get his spare car key because his car key is locked inside of his car. So it's like he'd ride with his girlfriend. And I'm like, well, I can't do that. I can't like be at your house. And she's like, well, what if you get your dad to drive you to my house so that then you can let your brother in so you can like get the spare car key? And I'm like, that just sounds like a lot. That just sounds like too much. So what we end up planning is for my brother to come down to the dorm and pick up the car key. But my brother's like, well, me and my girlfriend are waiting for a package to arrive, two packages. So until those packages arrive, we can't leave. Now I'm like, well, I'm getting a haircut at 1. So I can't like just be here because my dad's gonna pick me up and we gotta like get all this stuff done to go to the job fair. So it becomes this big thing of like, I'm not free because I have to be like ready for my brother to show up at any time, but then I also have to like go to the barbershop thing. So it was just a lot of confusion early in the morning. Sebastian Gomez, oh, I already read that. Shuri Chen said, if Gon is here, then Jing is gone. Then he said, get it? That does make sense, actually. Also, I noticed we have 4 viewers and 2 likes. Could we get 2 more smashes of the like button? Would truly appreciate it. So, I got a message really early in the morning as well. This message was from Madde. And Madde was talking about how she wants to find direction in her life and she's ready for a big change and that she's interested in moving at some point soon. So what's interesting about that is before, Madde didn't seem down to like move. That was like the big reason why we were like, maybe we should just be friends and not do the engagement thing because I'll probably have to move for my scholarship. So, with Madde being like, I feel like I want to move soon, it seems like Maddie's leaning more toward the idea of moving, and she's even brought up the idea of us moving together after I graduate. So that's like a dun 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 dun. Yo, Tangent Bell, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. I just saw you in the live chat. Let's see. Tangent said I liked the vid. Thank you kindly for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. We currently got 6 viewers and 3 likes. Could we get it to 6 likes? That'd be ballin'. Let's see. Sebastian Gomez said the music of Mamma Mia. Then Tangent said hola, and he said what? Then Nani said the vlog of a century. Yo, thank you kindly, Nani, for joining the stream. Good to have you. Then Shuri Chan said, after that, make a key ball. I'm able to make myself do Kaioken times 10 with Jonkin Rock. And then Tangent said, hi, Jet. Well, he said, hey, Jet. Yo, welcome. It's good to have you. We currently have 6 viewers and 4 likes. So it seems like Madde would be interested in us actually moving together, but it's just a lot that she has to work through, and I feel like we're in the very, very early stages of the idea of her like trying to move with me after I graduate. So I get permission from my brother to go to sleep until the package arrives for him, to which then he can come by and pick up the key. But by the time that it's time for me to go and get my hair cut, my brother isn't ready for action, so I just go and get the haircut with my dad. Dad prints off a bunch of copies of my resumes and transcripts, and I pack my bag after I get my haircut. I just got a neck trim, so it's not like anything really big. So I mainly just got edged up, and my beard got shaved down a little bit more, just a little bit. So then what I ended up doing was after I got back and packed my bag, after I got my haircut and I had my resume and transcripts all packed in, then I hung out with your boy Winslow, aka Aiden, and his girlfriend Hannah. And we went and hung out. Real quick before I continue with the description of my day, let's check out that live chat because I feel like I missed a few things. So Shuri Chan saying through key manipulation, he can do the Kaioken, he can do Jonkin Rock, Jonkin Scissors. These are all like anime based moves. But he says through key manipulation, he's able to do all of it in real life. He says, no joke. And then he said, someone left. That is true. We went from 6 viewers down to 5. Then Sebastian Gomez said, it's like, then Tangent said, anyone care to rate some movies out of 10? Then Tangent said, yo boy, Winslow. Then Jon Mason said, sure. Then Tangent said, sure to me, Mason. By the way, hey. And then he said, who the hell left? So let's see. So I hung out with your boy Winslow and Hannah. And also, Winslow's roommate Jonathan showed back up. People are starting to come back because school's starting back. So they're coming up from Florida. No, he lives at the Gulf, so that wouldn't be Florida. He's coming from like lower Alabama back to northern Alabama for school. So I hung out with Hannah, Aiden, and Jonathan. We went to Target or Target and went around and looked at stuff. Hannah's trying to get Aiden's room to be more organized, so she bought a bunch of like shelves and little like organizing drawers for him and stuff like that. We checked out the Aquaman action figures again, and they still didn't have the smaller Aquaman action figures individually packaged, which is what I want. I want Aquaman. I also noticed that they have action figures for Orm, which is Aquaman's brother, and of Ocean Master, which is Aquaman's brother after he goes full villain. And I was like, that's redundant. Who wants both of these action figures? Just sell the Ocean Master action figure is what the people actually want. Also, real quick, let me read some of that live chat. So Jon Mason said, yeah to you and hey. Then he said, anyone leaves, they die. Also, anyone doesn't leave, they die. Everyone dies, so meh. Then Shuri Chan said, whoever left, I won't let you get away with this. Grr. And then Sebastian Gomez said, something in Spanish. Then Tangent said, I got one. He said Atlantic Rim, a ripoff of Pacific Rim, 0.2 out of 10. Is that a real movie? Then Tangent said, well, then I'm not leaving. Then Shuri Chin said, Grah! Goes Super Saiyan. Then Tangent said, I'm technically not supposed to be on my phone, but screw it. Then he said, wait, we gained a view. That's right, we're back up to 6 viewers. Can we get this video up to 6 likes? As soon as I said that, we went down to 5. Tangent said, it's real. It also has a sequel. Really? Does it use CGI to do like the giant robots? I'm kind of curious. So we hung out at Target. We spent a little bit in the drink section trying to figure out what is the worst sparkling water flavor. So there's this brand of sparkling water that comes in like a really skinny tube-like bottle. It's called Ice, and there are a bunch of different fruit flavors for it. And everyone agreed that the worst flavor would probably be black raspberry. So I purposely bought the worst flavor. It's only $1 a bottle. So I tried black raspberry, and it tastes almost like a blueberry dessert that I've had in the past, and it was really good. And I was like, man, if this is the worst flavor, then Ice is just pretty solid all the way around. I already like Ice sparkling water, to give you guys like a preface, but I was trying to see if there was like a bad flavor, and so far, it doesn't seem like there is one that I just don't vibe with. So that was interesting. We wanted to go to Three Scoops, which is an expensive ice cream place in the area, to get milkshakes. But when we went to Three Scoops, Google said they'd be open. Their door said they'd be open, but they were closed. So we ended up going to Maggie Moo's in a local shopping center called Bridge Street, where I got 2 Peanut Butter Galaxy milkshakes. Peanut Butter Galaxy milkshakes have, yo, Monkey, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Real quick, before I talk about Peanut Butter Galaxy milkshakes, let me get back in the live chat and read a little bit. Also, don't forget to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. So let me scroll up, on the live chat. Let's see. Jon Mason said, what tangent? No, or maybe he said, what tangent do you have to follow bedtimes and stuff? Oh, he's asking why is it the tangent needs to be like not on his phone. Then Shuri said, where's Penny Parker's action figure? Oh, the little Asian girl from Spider-Verse with the robot? Does she not have any action figures? The robot at the very least should have like an action figure, I think. It seems like Sebastian Gomez had to dip. Catch you later, Sebastian Gomez. Good to have you. Shuri said that she's his new senpai. Then Monkey said, sup. Yo, Monkey, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Shuri Chan said, osh, someone left. Then Tangent said, well, I'm 14, but only at my dad's I do. He said, I live with him, however, and I'm at my grandma's right now. He said, I'm just supposed to be watching TV by midnight, so I don't, like, accidentally strangle myself with earplugs. What? And then he said, sup, Monk? Then Monkey said, Peanut Butter Galaxy, what have I come into? Then he said, sup, Tangent? Then Jon Mason said, wow, Tangent, you sound like me. He said, my parents split up since I was 8, and that's exactly how it was. He said, but now I'm 18, and I still follow my parents' rules, but I've got no bedtime. And then Jon Mason's like, haha! Also, I noticed we got 6 viewers and 5 likes. Can we get this video up to 6 likes? Truly appreciate it. Let's see. So I was talking about Peanut Butter Galaxy. So we're at Maggie Moo's, and I get Peanut Butter Galaxy milkshakes. Now, Peanut Butter Galaxy is interesting. They used to have it on the menu, but now they've removed Peanut Butter Galaxy from the menu, but they still know how to make it. So if you order it, it's like a secret menu item. So I ordered 2 Peanut Butter Galaxy shakes, and I had them add to these shakes cinnamon bun ice cream, which is like a sweet cinnamon bun ice cream, and I had them add extra Reese's cups. Peanut Butter Galaxy is normally just Reese's cups, Reese's pieces, chocolate ice cream, and peanut butter blended together into a delicious milkshake. But with the cinnamon bun ice cream, it adds like an interesting sweet cinnamon flavor to it that I think really lets it pop off. So I got 2 of those, and we all enjoyed some ice cream at Bridge Street. Just as we were getting ready to leave Bridge Street because I needed to get back to the dorm so that Dad could take me to my mom's house, so I'd be ready to go to the job fair tomorrow. We're walking by a store, and your boy Aiden says Ulta Beauty because that's the name of the store we're walking by. And I'm like, Ulta? That's where Madde works. We gotta visit Madde on the job. I've never done that before. So we walk into Ulta, and I realize that the system that they have for Ulta is just weird. There's just one big counter instead of having individual registers, and everyone lines up, and it's just super busy. There's just people constantly running through the line, talking to the cashiers, trying to like buy makeup and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is so hectic. I didn't understand that the work environment was just so bad. It seems stressful. But I go in and I want to say hi to Madde. That's all I want to do. I just want to be able to like wave, say hey, and like dip. But I noticed that Maddie's talking to her manager. Aiden's girlfriend Hannah is like, you should just go up to the counter and like whisper shout like, hey Maddie. But I was like, nah, I don't want to get Maddie in trouble. I look and I notice I'm holding 2 milkshakes in my hand. But by this time, even though we haven't even left Bridge Street yet, they're almost both empty. So I'm like holding these milkshakes because I've been drinking them simultaneously, just like going at it, right? And I'm like, man, I feel bad that I didn't get Maddie a milkshake. And then my friends were like, what if you take the contents of one of the shakes and you pour it into the other, and then you'll have like half a shake that you can like give to Maddie. And I was like, I would do that, but Maddie just can't handle the intense flavors of my shake combinations. Whenever she tries to like drink my shakes, she's always like, there's too much going on. She gets like flavor overload, and she can't handle it. So I was like, I didn't get a shake this time, but maybe I'll be able to get one for her next time. So in order to talk to Maddie, I just wait in line. So I'm in a beauty store in line with like a bunch of girls and like husbands trying to buy gifts for their girls. And I'm sticking out because I don't have any makeup or anything in my hands. I just have 2 shakes. I'm just drinking on my shakes. So Maddie turns away from the register and walks away. And as she walks away, she sees me and she goes, hey! So she has like a hard reaction. I try to quickly just say like hello and then try to dip because I don't want her to get in trouble. But Maddie's like, yo, what brings you here? And I'm like, I just came here to like say hello. And she was pleasantly surprised. She really enjoyed the like quick visit. She asked me if I was going to be at the dorm tonight, which made it seem like Maddie wanted to hang out tonight after work. But I was like, sadly, no, I'm going to the job fair. And she's like, well, good luck at the job fair. And I'll like message you tonight. So then Aiden and Hannah drive me back to the dorm, to which then Dad comes by and he picks me up, and I take my stuff for the job fair over to Mom's house, and I get to Mom's. Real quick before I continue the story, let me read some of that live chat. I'm gonna have to scroll up just a little bit to see what I have missed. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So Logix5584 said tacos or burgers. Yo, Logix, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Then Jon Mason said, how about up to 6 viewers and 20 likes? That math just doesn't add up. Then Monkey said, oh yeah. Jon Mason said, also Nick, I noticed this issue where I'd like a vid of yours, come back to it, and have to like it again. It's weird. That does sound interesting. I wonder why that happens. Then Tangent said burgers. Also, someone else asked tacos or burgers. And I gotta say, burgers. Just because I feel like burgers are more consistent than tacos. I just don't like tacos as much. I feel like tacos don't have enough in them, and they don't have enough structural stability for you to enjoy them as easily as burgers. You can enjoy a burger with the greatest of ease. I just feel like you get more out of eating a burger. Let's see. And then Tangent said, like the vid to be rich. Also, click the totes not virus-free V-Bucks link. That was interesting. Jon Mason said, also, Tangent never watched Atlantic Rim. Then Tangent said, I've just seen a CinemaSins on Atlantic Rim. Oh, interesting. Jon Mason also said, oh. Tangent said, yeah, its CGI is worse than Johnny Johnny Yes Papa. I've never heard of Johnny Johnny Yes Papa. Then Jon Mason said, I know I'm in the minority, but I didn't really like Pacific Rim that much. Thank you. Thank you. As someone who likes Super Sentai, which is Power Rangers in Japan, where they have like giant robot fights and they fight giant monsters, like I enjoy watching giant robots fight giant monsters and giant monster fights in general. I just didn't vibe with Pacific Rim. I don't know. Pacific Rim has giant robots fighting giant monsters. It's like what the movie is about. But I just couldn't vibe with it. I felt like Super Sentai just does it better. It just is like a better representation of that. Let's see. Monkey said, "Lol, whisper." And then Jon Mason said, "Lol." And then Tangent said, "I really liked it." Ooh, it scrolled down too far. Where am I? Do 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 do. Tangent said, "I really liked it," but that's cool, Mason. Then Jon Mason said, "Speaking of mixes, Nick, I made up cheese chicken. I stuffed chicken with cheese and bake it. That sounds pretty good. I used to make cheesy toms when I was a kid. That's where you took like a hot dog, and instead of boiling it in water, you wrap a piece of cheese around it, or two. I was a fat kid. You wrap a couple pieces of cheese around it. You put it on a piece of bread that you toast first. So you got to toast the piece of bread, and then you put it in the microwave for like a few seconds, like not very long at all, maybe like 45 seconds or less. By the time you pull it out of the microwave, the hot dog isn't cooked. It's not warm. The cheese is warm though, and you can't notice that the hot dog isn't cooked because the cheese is so warm, it seems like the hot dog is cooked. So then you put ketchup on it. And because the bread is toasted, it's not soggy after you microwave it. It still has structural stability. And then you eat the hot dog. I used to have like maybe one or two of those like every day as like an after school snack, like back in like middle school. That was before I got on my strict one meal a day exercise routine that I currently do. Old days. Let's see. So then Tangent said, "Really? I used to visit my stepmom when I was younger. Me and my dad went to her job at the time, Brahms, and I ordered the most disgusting combo on purpose." What was the most disgusting combo? And what is Brahms? I don't think I've ever heard of Brahms. Monkey said, "At least she enjoyed it. She is your wife after all." That's another thing. Me and Maddie's divorce is still going through because we didn't cancel it because of the fact that even though me and Maddie still like each other, we still don't know if Maddie would be willing or able to be able to move. It seems like she is willing. Like Maddie does want to be able to move with me after I graduate, but I'm just not sure if she's able. I don't think she's in a place to be able to. The biggest thing we're talking about right now is whether or not she'd be willing to stop going to college. Her scholarship is based in UAH, which is the university we go to. So if we were to move after I graduated, she would have to sacrifice going to UAH in order to move with me. She says she's not that invested in getting a degree. She's more interested in getting knowledge. So she might be interested in doing like independent study. We're currently talking that out. Let's see, but what was the most disgusting combo? I'm actually really interested in that. Tangent said best combo ever, beef jerky bacon. You know, that actually makes sense. Shuri Chen said, "You should be a comedian, no lie." Oh, thank you kindly. Earlier today when I went to the barber shop, my dad asked me, I wonder how things would have been like if you went into media. Like instead of going to college for cybersecurity, what if I really pushed the idea of like doing YouTube like professionally and like doing all my books and the Fiverr stuff and like pushing out media and being like a content creator, and put like as many resources as I put into college into doing that. And I told my dad, there's no way like 4 years ago when I like started college, the dad would have ever accepted that as a thing. And dad's like, well, you know, times have changed. Things are just really different now. And he's just looking at like what could have been, but that's a hard like shoulda, coulda, woulda. Only way I could have seen myself going into media instead of cybersecurity would have been if I won that $1 million contest that I could have won. That would have gotten me a graphic novel published, but I didn't enter the contest because it had a fee for entry. But they had to cancel the contest because no one participated. Dun 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 dun. It's one of those time machine things where if I could go back in time, I would have been like, enter the contest, and then I would have gotten like $1 million and a comic book published that I came up with my friend KJ, and we would have probably been still working on stuff like that over time. So let's see. Gotta scroll through. So Tangent said 10 out of 10 would eat turkey bacon again. Turkey bacon is not that bad. I like it. My grandma can't eat pork, so we get turkey bacon at her house, and it's pretty good. Let's see. Tangent said I just ate tacos. Then he said, ooh, I scrolled down too far. Then he said, hey Jet, you ever tried to be a vegan? I've actually never tried to have like a really crazy like diet change. Well, I mean, I eat one meal a day, so that's kind of not true. I think the craziest thing I've ever done is for a while I would eat only super buns in the cafeteria, which were these weird cinnamon buns that they had when I was in school, where they claimed it was full, it was chock full of vitamins and minerals that you need, and that it was like super healthy. But I'm pretty sure that shit was just a cinnamon bun. And I would like go into the cafeteria, and everybody else would be getting like trays of like actual lunch food, and I'd be like, 4 super buns, please, packed with vitamins and minerals. I would just eat cinnamon buns. Let's see. So then, JV Dones, aka David, said, "Where the fuck are you?" Yo, right now I'm inside my mom's house. Yo, because I'm getting ready to go to Washington, D.C. tomorrow. And I'm going to be going with my mom to the job fair. Hopefully, I'll be able to leave the job fair with a job. Then Monkey said, "Hey, Nick, your beard looks grown all of a sudden." So, my beard used to be longer, but then not too long ago, we went to the barber shop and got it cut down. And then I went to the barber shop again today to get it cut down even further. Let's see, scrolling down. Tangent said, "Hey guy, I forgot the name of on that stream." He said, "Did you shave?" Just went over that. Then Tangent said, "His beard shorter, guys. Run! It isn't really Jet." Then Monkey said, "This isn't the real Jet. It's a fraud." Then Tangent said, "Nope, his beard is shorter. Someone call 191." Then Monkey said, "Evil twin." And then Jon Mason said, "Oh God." And then Tangent said, "It's his shorter haired twin." Then Jon Mason said, "That's a scary hot dog." I just realized how far back I am for you to just now be like reacting to the hot dog. Let's see. Tangent said, "The combo was birthday cake ice cream with pecan and Brahms is an ice cream place. They may not have it near you, but I have 4 in the same small area in my city." So birthday cake with pecan? That doesn't seem too bad. Off the top of my head, what's the grossest ice cream flavor I could think of? I don't like banana and I don't like mint. So probably like banana mint pineapple. I probably wouldn't fuck with that hard. Excuse me. That actually is pretty gross. But we'd have to see. Oh, banana mint pineapple eggnog. I think that would be pretty gross. Not gonna lie. If I was gonna try to make like a gross milkshake. Shuri Chan said, "Joke. Guy says you're in anime." I said, "Yes, I am." Then the guy says, "What's porn?" And then I said, "Is that some kind of rice dish, I Japan?" Then the guy said, "What's hentai?" To be continued. Shuri's putting up these to be continued 2-man jokes. Then Tangent said, "Okay, everyone, mission number 12. Compliment Jet as best as possible." Then Tangent said, "Is your grandma Muslim or just can't physically eat pork?" For whatever reason, my grandma doesn't eat pork. I don't think she has an allergy to it, but she just doesn't. My grandma is allergic to chocolate though. So she like doesn't eat chocolate at all. She buys chocolate stuff to make for other people. She even makes her own chocolate candies that she gives to me on holidays. But she herself can't eat chocolate. Let's see. And then Tangent said, "Because Kermit eats it all day long." Then he said, "Okay, anyone else see 3 likes? Right now I see 5 likes and 4 viewers, which is an interesting ratio to have." Then Tangent said, "Hello, anyone?" Then John said, "Damn." He said, "I already drew you with your beard long." He said, "Dang it." He said, "I'm here, Tangent, haha." And then he said, "Was just focusing on the video." Then Tangent said, "Oh my gosh, you're here. I've been so lonely." Then Monkey said, "We talk so much, Nick is behind us in time." Then Tangent said, "Grilled cheese ice cream, 10 points to Gryffindor if you get the references." I actually don't. And then he said, "Oh, he's deaf behind." Then Tangent said, "Your grandma's allergic to chocolate? What a coincidence. So is my dog." That was actually pretty good. You got me with that one. Then Jon Mason said, "Jet, my compliment to you is you are really, really cool and talented, and you focus on the viewers more than a lot of other YouTubers." Oh, thank you kindly, Jon Mason. Truly appreciate it. Tangent said he's catching up. You know I am. I'm almost there. Then Jon Mason said, "Ha ha ha. Let's not let him catch up." Ah, too late. Just caught up. Now that I've caught up, I like how Jon Mason said, "Damn it." Now that I've caught up, let's go with the rest of what I did tonight. So when I arrived at Mom's house, of course I'm watching Hunter x Hunter. I'm still in the Chimera Ant arc. I'm really enjoying where I'm at. No spoilers. I'm really enjoying the king of the Chimera Ant's character and his arc. I actually care more about what's happening with him than with any of the other characters. I also like the guy who has the pipe, who can create whatever he wants out of pipe smoke. I think that actually is a really cool power. Um, so enough about Hunter x Hunter, because I don't want to get into spoiler territory. I added an additional series concept to my book on fire spirits and superhero series concepts and formulas, and I am hype. Also, I saw Wendy popped into the live chat. Yo, Wendy, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. So yeah, Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, so I added a new series concept to the Fire Spirit superhero concept and formulas book that I'm working on. That's just a collection of original series concepts and formulas based on the idea of being able to create a spirit by taking a fictional character that died in a story and then psychically manifesting it in a candle flame, which is based on an experiment that was done in Australia. I read like a research paper on it, and I was like, ooh, ooh, that's a cool ass idea. I need to make tons of superheroes about it. So that's what I'm currently doing. And tonight's particular series concept, I love. I love, 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 love. I'm actually interested in writing that one. Normally, I write a bunch of concepts and formulas, but I don't actually go full formula and like make the series a reality. I just publish a book where I'm like, here's how I would structure every book in the series, and here's the main series concept. But I didn't actually write any of these series. These are just my original ideas for them. You know, I end up doing that kind of thing. So let's see. So I wrote that. I talked with Madde on the phone, and we talked a lot about her day so far. She had a weird vision of like a donate. I just said a donate of a donut-shaped lamp that had like rose details on it, and she had the vision while she was like half asleep, half awake, but it wasn't like in a dream. And it's the clearest vision Madde's ever had. So since she's getting more into magic stuff, she was like, "Whoa, this is like really crazy. This is like different for her." Me and Madde talked, and she said she tried to go to Cookout to get a milkshake because she saw that I had milkshakes when I visited her at her job. So she's like, you know, I need to get a milkshake. And she said she went to Cookout, she stayed in the parking lot, and she couldn't get herself to go in to Cookout. And I was like, what? What do you mean you couldn't get yourself to go into Cookout? And she's like, well, you weren't with me, so it didn't feel right. It didn't feel the same without you. And I was like, aw, that's adorable as fuck. So me and Madde had a nice talk, but she's currently kind of tired, so she's probably getting some Z's as we speak. She's probably sleeping. So I talked with Madde, I exercised, and I started up the stream. So I think we've now covered everything that I've done today. So I'm going to go over the live chat, get caught up, and then I'm going to re-go over everything that I did today, but faster and with less detail. So the true recap. And Jon Mason made fan art for me. I already said that earlier. I said that at like the beginning of the video, but I guess I wanted to restate it. He made fan art of me made out of candle wax and with my hair made of fire because I've been really into the fire spirit stuff. I asked that I be made out of like candle wax and not the fire stuff. I really like the fire spirit stuff. Me and Madde have even talked about trying to do it ourselves. Maybe we'll do a video on it and talk about like how you can make your own fire spirit, but I'm really hype about it. So let me scroll up and figure out where I left off. Have no idea where I left off. Monkey said, you right. Then Tangent said, my compliment. Jet is deaf, the nicest being on earth, like our personal god. I wouldn't go that far. I actually normally say that Aiden is like nicest guy of 2018, but 2018's past. It's 2019 now, and right now I think the person who's probably like the nicest person I know, Kirby's killing it with the niceness. Kirby's been nice since I've met him. I feel like it's Kirby's time to shine. Kirby Ultra Star, I'm not sure if you're here, but I feel like you're about to win this Niceness Award 2019. Year just started. Let's see. So then Monkey said, oh no, more stuff. Then Wendy said, hello, yo, Wendy, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Then Tangent said, can we discuss What the fuck? Nice autocorrects to incest? Then you said, I swear, I don't search that. I'm into other stuff, not that. I like the way that you phrased that. Then Monkey D. Luffy said, yeah, that pipe guy is cool. He is. He kind of started off as like an asshole, the pipe dude, but you slowly learn to like love him. And I like that he understands tactics. And I don't know, he's a cool character. It kind of sucks that he smokes a pipe. I'm not a big fan of pipes. I wish he had a big ass candle. And then he made stuff out of fire. I think that'd be cool. Hit people with a giant candle. Jon Mason said, Gon and I share the same birthday, Nick. He said, Luffy and Datara too. So, bet you I'll be using them in Jump Force. Hey! Yo, I am hyped for Jump Force. I hope they let me stream Jump Force. A big issue with Jump Force, well, not with Jump Force, with Bandai Namco anime games, you can't stream Xenoverse 2 on YouTube. And you can't stream the story mode of the My Hero Academia fighting game on YouTube. Both of those are Bandai Namco games. Both of those are anime games. Fingers crossed that you can stream, emphasis on stream, like live stream, Jump Force. I don't want to have to do pre-recorded content for Jump Force. I want to stream it. I want to live stream it to you guys and interact in the live chat. Tangent said, hey, Koopa. Then Wendy said, hello, Tangent. Then Jon Mason said, wait, am I the oldest viewer here? He said, that just popped in my head. Also, Nick, I drew my new pro pic, too. Ooh, you got a new profile picture? Is it the... Wait, is this the one that you talked about yesterday? Because I've seen the one that you did yesterday, and it's looking pretty fresh, not gonna lie. Then Jon Mason said, that's a cool idea. I don't know what the idea was. I'm so far behind, I don't know what I said that was cool. Maybe someone else said something cool. Then Tangent said, really, Mason? He said, for like 6 generations, the females on my mother's side had kids at 19. He said, such as great-grandma 19, grandma 19, mom 19, etc. Then Jon Mason said, wow, necromancy, but with characters. Yeah! What I like about the fire spirit thing is they're like intentionally going, let's try and summon a ghost, but purposely not a real ghost. So they all get together and they create a story about a fictional character, and at the end of the story, the fictional character dies. Then they try to perform a seance around like a candle, where they try to like summon the spirit of the fictional character, and they ask it to like interact with a candle flame, and they claim, based on their research, so take it with a grain of salt, but it is a peer-reviewed research paper done by scientists. They claim that they actually had like significant results with the candle flame being manipulated when they asked the spirit to mess with it not being like other people interfering with the candle or anything like that. And you may be like, well, they could just be lying. Well, they mentioned that during it they heard like knocking on the table and the table moved, and they called bullshit on it. They were like, I'm pretty sure Jerry knocked on the table. Like, I don't think any ghost messed with the table or anything. But they're like, but the candle, they believe, truly had like some kind of effect put on it by the spirit. And I'm like, that's cool as fuck. I really enjoy that as a concept. So that's why I've been writing so much about it. And that's why I'm geeking out about it. Then Tangent said, any ideas of what I should have Jet write a Fiverr story about? And then Jon Mason said, holy what? Then Tangent said, oh, hey, Koopa, I just realized you responded. Then Monkey said, a donut lamp. What? Yeah, Madde said that she visualized a lamp that was kind of shaped like a donut, and that it had like images of roses detailed on it with like green leaves on the rose petals. It was really interesting for it to be like the clearest vision that she's ever had. Then Jon Mason said 19 is the prime age, but I've heard that you don't stop growing until like around like 26 or something like that. It's weird. Let's see. Then Tangent said, did you guys see Grade A Under A posted a new vid? I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. Then Wendy said, lol, group hug time. Hey. Well, wait, I can do that better. Hey. Now it looks like I'm actually hugging the live chat. Yo, what's up? Monkey said, I haven't. Isn't that the British guy tan? Woo, I scrolled way too far at the British guy tan. Where am I? I scrolled down so far. Okay, there we go. Shuri said, my cousin asked me at a buffet, how long are we going to be here? I said, as long as I want to eat here. And he said, but what would you look like? And then he said, oh no, he said, and then I said, all this food becomes muscles, not fat. Then Tangent said, shit, Get back in your box, you deformed bull. What are we talking about? Then Tangent said group hug, and he said hello. Yes, I am a real man. I just got a message from Danica on Facebook. Jon Mason said Mason steps out because he's actually the newest and oldest here. Monkey said, "How did you exercise exactly?" Oh, like what's my exercise routine? So I do 225 half push-ups, and everyone asks, "What is a half push-up, and what's the difference between a half push-up and a full push-up?" For half push-ups, I have my arms further apart in order to work out a different set of muscles. I then don't go all the way up. You push yourself halfway up, and then you go the rest of the way down. And I do those in pretty quick succession. I normally do them in 5 sets of 45, each set done immediately after the other. So do a set, write down that you did 45, do another set, write down that you did 45, and keep doing that until you do 5 for a total of 225. Then for the full push-ups, I keep my arms closer together and I make a heart shape on the ground. You go all the way up and down when you do these, and I do 50 in sets of 25. Sometimes in sets of 13, 12, 13, 12, but a similar quick succession thing where you do it, you then write down how many you did, you do it, you write down how many you did. And then finally, I do 375 knee thrust on my left and right leg. I do those in sets of 25 in rapid succession until I hit 125, and then I write it down. So really, I do 125 straight, but I count on my fingers. So it's like you do 25, you do another 25, you do another 25, you do another 25, you do another 25. Then you write down that you've done 125, and you do that 3 times until you have 375, and then you start doing it on the right leg, and you do the same thing until you do 375. So that was the exercise routine that I did tonight and what I do every night. And I only eat one meal a day, so I always do that full exercise routine, which normally can take around 30 minutes, but if I'm going quickly, like if I like have something I need to do, I've done it in less than like 30 minutes. I think tonight I did in like 14 because I wanted to try and start the stream around midnight. So it always depends on like how motivated I am. And also I watch stuff when I exercise. So if I get too into what I'm watching, I'll like fuck around a little bit too much. I'll like have space in between the sets because I'll be trying to listen to like what's going on. So I was watching Hunter x Hunter, but it wasn't too much of a distraction. Let's see. Let me scroll through. Let's see. Shuri said, "Oh hell no! Don't end the fucking stream." I like how he said that. Tangent then put up a guy with a hat and a saxophone. Then Jon Mason said, "Lol." Monkey said, "Can I see the pic of you, Jet, as candle wax and fire?" So I wish that I had a way to be like, here's the picture, but because this is a live video, I can't edit it in. I haven't even seen it yet. It's on Amino. At least it was sent to me on Amino. Just to ask, Jon Mason, is it a public post on Amino where anyone can get on the Amino and see it? That way I can be like, check out the Amino to see the artwork. Or did you like send it to me in like a private message? Let's see. Then Tangent said, "Don't end it." Then Monkey said, "If we keep talking, he'll never catch up." 10,000 IQ. Then Jon Mason said, "Shuri, let's hack his cameras and have a secret stream 24/7 of Nick." I think that would be more interesting than you'd think. Then Wendy put up an eye and a mouth and an eye. So it's like... Then Tangent said, "Yeah, let's go slower." Then Tangent put circle dash circle. I think he meant to make it a face, but it didn't work. Tangent said, "You guys remember Kahoot? I want to do a game show using Kahoot." I want to do a live chat game show where I'm like, hey guys, type in this code, go to Kahoot. I've set up like a quiz. Whoever wins the quiz, you guys get bragging rights. Let's go. And like do a game show. I wanted to do that for a hot minute. Let's see. Monkey said he spits fire to light the candle and then makes stuff out of the wax. That would be interesting. I was thinking you have the candle, right? And that he can then do the like fire spirit thing where he creates a story about a fictional character and then summons it in the fire. But then instead of the fire staying on the candle, it can like separate itself into its own little spirit, and then you still have a fire at the top of the candle, so you can make like multiple spirits with it. I think that would be dope. If we're talking about like the Hunter x Hunter guy with the pipe, but instead he has a candle. Let's see, and then Monkey said, yeah. Then Tangent said, yeah, Mason, let's just stalk the best YouTuber without consent. Then Wendy did I knows I, and then I. Let's see, Tangent said, stream it. oddly sexual slapping sounds. Then Nani said, Coco is one thick bitch. Who is Coke? Then Tangent said, hey, Nani, wanna. Never mind. Then Monkey said, so there's no stream after this? Sadly, there is no stream after this. Then Wendy said, gotta go, bye. Catch you later, Wendy. Thank you for tuning in. Truly appreciate it. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Tangent said, I do one of these. 1. Eat pineapple on pizza. 2. Vote for the Queen as our president. 3. Doesn't vote because not legally old enough, but would vote for the Queen. I'd say you do number 3. Tangent said, bye, Koopa. Then Monkey said, pineapple on pizza. No, I actually like pineapple on pizza. It depends on what the other toppings are, but most of the time it's decent. Let's see. Then Monkey said, Jet lost in the chat matrix. Then Jon Mason said, Nick says, where am I? I say purgatory. Tangent said, well, it's not one for my own sake. Flashback to Mike Tyson. Then Jon Mason said, I know, right? Then Monkey said, legend says, Nick's still reading the live chat to this day. Jon Mason said, and sure, Monkey, you can see. Oh, you can see it. And then Monkey said, yay! And then Jon Mason said, lol. Then Jon Mason said, I'm not sure how I'll show you it, though. Then Tangent said, legend says Jet is eternal until the looming fate, if finishing the comments. Shuri Chen said, I remembered when me and PvP'd in Dragon Ball Legends. It's been a long time since I've done a Dragon Ball Legends stream. People just don't vote for it in the fan polls. Tangent said, he's all the EA 1 year back there. Imagine Profil will millions of live commenters. Then Tangent said, anyone dislike Twinkies? You better not. I'm not a big fan of Twinkies. Aiden asked me if I like snowballs, which are those like pink little Debbie cakes. I'm like, no. I'm not a big fan of snowballs at all. I like those little chocolate cupcake things that Little Debbie makes. I don't remember the name of them, but I think they're good. Then Shuri said XD. Then Jon Mason said, yep, I posted it publicly and to you privately. Ballin', you can find that fan art that Jon Mason made of me where I made a candle wax and I got flames for hair in the Amino. Done. Let's see. Tangent said, I await the day. Jet links. I scrolled down too far once again. There's so much. Where am I? I await the day. Jet links Fiverr in the description. One day. One day, I'll do more self-promotion. I do need to eventually start doing that. Monkey said, all right, I got lost myself in the Matrix because I wanted to see his workout. Then Tangent said, same. Then Shuri said, Kahoot, Kahoot. And then Monkey said, yes, chat Kahoot, let's go. Then Tangent said, Kahoot chats would be so amazing. He said, like, we all just have 2 tabs open, one YouTube, one Kahoot. Then Tangent said, Kahoot question 1. What does FE stand for? Blue magnesium, red iron, orange derp, green broccoli. Tangent said, you're a disgrace, Jet, with your damn pineapples. And Tangent said, the answer is green. And then Monkey said, yeah, I was here back in the Dragon Ball Legends days. Then Tangent said, my typing is so shit. Only for that one comment. That one comment was crazy. Let's see. Woo, scroll way too far. Where am I? Once again. Ooh. Okay, Monkey said, that's how I first found you, actually. Oh, ballin'. That's good to hear. Let's see. Then Monkey said, oh, wait. Tangent said, he's catching up. Then Monkey said, run, run. Then Sherry said, I think I can RP on Dragon Ball Legends. Role-playing on Dragon Ball Legends is pretty dope. Then Monkey said, run, dun dun dun. Then Tangent said, why are you running? And then Monkey said, do you know do it? Then Jon Mason said, guys, do you see that behind Jet? You mean that? Then Shuri said, you can just keep replaying the match to RP. Then Tangent said, Jet should get merch when monetization happens. There's already merch on the Zazzle store. Let's see. Tangent said, hint, hint. Then Monkey said, he's reading faster. Then, then Jon Mason said, looks like some shadow person. Maybe it's my eyes. Jet. Oh my god, it's not my eyes. Oh my god, skip forward. This is important. So what's the shadow person? Is it me? Is it just me in the corner? Let's see. Tangent said, everyone stop typing so you can catch up. And he said, is that a dartboard? That is a dartboard. When we first put that up, we tried to play darts and we put holes in the walls. So now no one ever uses it. And then Tangent said, "Oh yeah, Zazzle." And then Shuri said, "Keep typing." Tangent said, "Do you have a recording room, or is this just a bedroom?" This used to be my brother's bedroom. Then when my brother moved out, it became my bedroom. Then when I moved out, it became an office. So right now, this is just an office. Then Shuri said, "He's catching up. Go!" Monkey said, "It can't be his actual shadow." Then Shuri said, "Don't let him in the stream." Ah! Then Jon Mason said, "I had a dartboard by Granny, and we cracked her mirror she had for years." Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Then Shuri said, "Ah!" Okay, so real quick, I'm going to review my day, and then I'm going to have to end the stream. So, long story short, Mom wakes me up because my brother locked himself out of his car. And over the course of multiple weird things that we had to do, I eventually am able to get my brother the key to the house so he's able to get in and get back in his car. Also, I forgot to mention, I end up running into my brother and his girlfriend again later on when we go to Target, and I try to embarrass him in a Target. Anyways, so Maddie is interested in possibly moving with me after I graduate, which means maybe me and Maddie could still be a thing. Who knows? One thing I forgot to mention earlier, I talked to Danica a good bit today, and Danica's like, I don't want to get in the way of like you and your wife and cause like additional problems. What matters is what makes you happy, and if you're looking for like a quick relationship, like to start dating someone now, she's like, I'm not necessarily ready to date. And I'm like, I'm not trying to rush into anything. I'm mainly like asking your opinion because I feel like all of our opinions matter because it involves like all of our lives, and that I want to try and see if I can get everyone to be happy if possible. I'm not trying to rush in and everything. I'm just trying to like get the facts. And Danica's like, I respect that. Um, Anyways, moving on from that, I got a neck trim. Got my beard shaved down a little bit. My hair's cut. I'm getting ready for that job fair. I got all my bags packed so I can get ready to go to Washington D.C. tomorrow. Technically today, because it's after midnight. Let's see. I hung out with Aiden, his girlfriend Hannah, and his roommate JoJo, aka Jonathan, and we went to Target, aka Target, where they didn't have new Aquaman action figures. Aw, but I tried some sparkling water that was flavored. I tried to get the worst possible flavor, and it was good. Black raspberry is not bad. Then we tried to go to Three Scoops, which is a fancy ice cream place to get milkshakes, only to realize that Three Scoops was closed, even though they should have been open. They said they'd be open on Google, says they should be open on the door, closed as fuck. What's wrong with Three Scoops? Then we went to Maggie Moo's instead, where we got peanut butter galaxy milk shakes. I got two with cinnamon bun ice cream mixed in. Enjoyed the shakes. Realized I'm where my wife works. I should go visit my wife at work. I was able to say hey to my wife, and she enjoyed it. She thought it was a nice surprise. I finally make my way over to Mom's house with all my stuff, getting ready to go to the job fair. Excited. Dun 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 dun. I watch some Hunter x Hunter, and I work on my Fire Spirit superhero book. I'm ripping through it. I'm like, this is pretty good. I'm getting some fresh ass ideas. I'm enjoying the fuck out of this. I talk with Maddie. Me and Maddie talk about a recent vision that she had involving like a weird lamp that's shaped like a donut that has like rose symbols on it. It's like the clearest vision she's ever had. She's really excited about it. And we talk about a possible future together involving us moving. But it just is like, is she willing to leave college and leave her scholarship behind and everything? Who knows? So then I exercise, and then bam, this live stream. So that's pretty much all the stuff that I did today. I know that it's a lot. I'm gonna, in the description box below, I'm gonna list out all the things I did today. If you guys look at the older vlogs, I've been doing that as well, listing all the things that I say in the vlog after the stream is over. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So let me scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll, 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 scroll. And then I'm gonna read the chat. And then after I read the chat, that's it. Gotta end the stream. It's been like an hour. I gotta wake up early, get on a plane. Then Jon Mason said, I already read that. Jon Mason said the dart bounced off the wall and hit the mirror. I'm sorry to hear that. Tangent said, because I know someone who'd visit your recording studio any day, if you know what I mean. Hint, Monkey. Then Monkey said, rip. Then Jon Mason said, hint, hint. Also Jon Mason. And then Tangent said, rip. Then Monkey said, I'm already there in his recording studio. Then Jon Mason said, Jet, move with me instead. Cough. And then Tangent said, hint, hint. Everyone typing right now. Then Tangent said, lol, Mason. Then Mason said, lol. And then Shuri said, don't you dare in the stream. I'll go in Killua and use Godspeed, and I'll be gone, and I'll do my angry Jonkin-gu. Then Tangent said, what? Then Shuri said, hell no, to the no, no, no. And then Jon Mason said, hey, Luffy, if you're there, go on cam. Wait, unless, if Jet is there, who's the one holding the camera? Dun, dun, dun. Then Shuri said, no, 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 no. Then Monkey said, Jet, the in-stream button is gonna go Ultra Instinct. Shuri said, he's so close. Tangent said, so close to what? Then Tangent said, hint, hint. Monkey said, I'm in his ceiling fan shadow if you look closely. Easter egg. Then Tangent said eggplant. Then Shuri said, I'm gonna go Ultra Instinct. Kazi Dazi plays. Then Jon Mason said, ooh, I miss so much. Jon Mason said, to the end of the stream. Then Tangent said, I'm only joking. Then Jon Mason said, hentai, lol. Then Shuri said, hentai, all caps. Then Monkey said, in the description, put your full workout, please. Tangent said, wait, Mason, are you saying you're doing that today? Count me in, JK. Then Monkey said, I'ma do it. Then Jon Mason said, ha ha. Then Tangent said, what have we turned into? Jon Mason said, no clue. Ha 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 ha. And then I made it to the end, a check mark and 2 eggplants. By Tangent. Yo, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. Thank you all once again for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace. Catch you later. And don't worry, Jon Mason, I'm definitely about to check out that fan art after I get something to drink, because I have been talking a good bit. Tangent said this was the best stream ever. Thanks, guys. Bye. Whoop. Catch you guys later, and stay tuned for more content. While I'm in Washington, D.C., I'm going to continue doing vlogs. They may or may not be streams. I'm going to be in the hotel with my mom. Mom's camera shy. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get away with doing streams and talking with you guys and reading everything out loud on the live chat. I don't know how cool Mom will be with that. At the very least, we'll be vlog videos. Hopefully, we'll be able to do vlog streams. But thank you all once again. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace.